Our topic for today is which short stories will leave you breathless? This is a super popular answer that someone posted without revealing their identity. You know what your problem is. You are a pig. Excuse me. Yes, obviously. What have I been thinking for so long when the answer is staring at my face? What are you talking about? You think you can change the world by simply willing it. You need to understand that the two aren't related. Your will is not what shall happen with your life. I have no clue what you are talking about. What happened? Listen to me. You live in these illusions of grandeur that life shall work out like you want it to. That doesn't happen in real life, darling. You need to understand that. You need to grow up and accept that certain times, you do things that you would rather not do. You do them just the same. The reason is that no matter how much you dislike doing that thing, doing it is essential to your well-being in the long run. Okay, you are saying that by doing something that I don't want to do, I shall be better off in the long run. How is that not a paradox in itself? Because when you decide what you want to do, you use your heart. To really understand what is good for you need to use your head, which I must say is not exactly your strong suit. You are calling me stupid. There you go again. I just said so many things and all that you registered was that someone insulted your intelligence. But that is exactly what you did. No. I tried to explain a vital fact of life to you. Like always, your thick skull stopped any of it reaching your brain. First stupid. Now thick-skulled. What's gotten into you? Listen. And listen carefully what I have to say. Your life is a function of your actions. No one can improve it other than you yourself. Family. Have you never seen two siblings fight? The way you treat your family is the way you shall be treated back. If you keep insulting your parents, they shall not hang around to hear it always. They shall forgive you a few times, but after that they shall leave you alone. So shall the rest of your family. However, if you are nice to them and show how much you care and love them, they shall reciprocate. As I said, nothing but a function of your actions. Friends. Again a function of your actions of your past. Your actions then resulted in making good friends who generally look out for you. But people change. The people who matter in your life today shall not be there tomorrow, and no matter what you try to do, you cannot change that. All you can do is ensure that none of your actions act as a catalyst in that reaction. And hope that it's a slow burn fuse. But when the change happens, you need to accept it. Accept it even if you would rather not have it that way. Just because not accepting it shall not change the truth. It shall only delay the realization of the inevitable. So effectively you are asking me to live each day as it comes, with no expectations of the future while still trying to maintain status quo by my actions. Yes. That would be the gist of it. You have got to be bonkers to be feeding me that load of bullshit. Why? Because life isn't worth living if you don't have something to look forward to. The pragmatic approach prescribed by you shall only ensure that I lead an empty life, devoid of emotion. Unless you are willing to risk being hurt, you cannot ever hope to achieve happiness. The greatest happiness is never achieved in isolation. It is always achieved when you are with someone to share your joy. But tying your happiness to one person shall never result in prolonged happiness. You never know what card fate holds for you. I am there today. I may not be there tomorrow. You need to be strong enough to get through that and move forward. You can never substitute people in your life. But you shall always get people that can fill that void in your life. How is that not substituting? Substituting someone means that you look for someone who gives you exactly what you had before. For example, you were on a diet that consisted majorly of fruits to ensure a high nutrient value. If suddenly one day there are no fruits left, then you cannot substitute the apples you had before for bananas. You need to find a replacement. Something that ensures that your diet still receives the nutrients as before. Or your life still has the happiness you had before. But why would someone build themselves that way? It's almost as if you are planning for a disaster that you know will happen. Sometimes they may not. You take precautions for sure, but what you suggest borders on the paranoid. You shall never understand anything new. I don't quite get it what you are always so preoccupied with that you never have time to contemplate on such issues. Simple. I am too busy being happy in my life to contemplate what exigency measures to employ. So you just expect things to be the same always? Yes. What if they are not? Firstly, I don't expect to be left alone, even if I ask to. No matter what I say. I believe there are enough of my good deeds bouncing around the world to ensure that. About the rest, well, I shall think about that when I am not preoccupied loving you. Could we please sleep now? She turned the other way and gave a sort of disgusted grunt before the medicines kicked in. He sighed as he remembered the days when her fiery temperament would have made an argument like that go on for hours. It was one of the reasons he adored her. In the last 2 years, since her diagnosis, moments such as these had become increasingly rare. She drifted in and out of moods and he never knew quite what to expect next. He glanced at her as he thought that they had just had a fight over the necessity of her in his life. But that one glance was all he needed to reaffirm his faith that her presence in his life was paramount. He was reminded of a famous line, "What can you say about a 25-year-old girl who died? That she was beautiful and brilliant. That she loved Mozart and Bach."
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe.